Hey Libra, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a general reading for January 20th through the 23rd. Any information you need, you can find it in the description box down below, Libra. I do have personals open right now. It is a 3-question video reading. It's 2828. You get it within 48 hours. This closes on Tuesday, January 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're interested, details are down below. But we are going to go ahead and begin here for you, Libra. See what we've got. This is for Libra. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? Okay, attention to detail here. I feel like you could be trying to perfect something on Monday, okay? Overall energy, 9 of Pentacles. This is somebody who's really stable, really abundant. I feel like this is more of an energy that you're moving into. It's more of an energy that you already possess. It's not about what's around you. It's more about your energy specifically. You know, I feel like you could be somebody who is very, I don't want to say frugal, but, you know, I do think that you could be somebody who's very good with money. Even if you don't have a whole lot of it, I feel like you could be somebody who's very good with money. You could be getting that in order here. Like there could be somebody in your life who has been pulling from this, who's been leaning on you, and you could be cutting that individual off. You know, for others of you, I just feel like there's something going on here where you're about to drop a burden. So don't go anywhere because you're going to hear some heavy energies. But we're going to clarify, and I really do feel like you're breaking away from that based on what I'm seeing and based on the overall, okay? You're starting off with the Knight of Pentacles, so, you know, when it comes to this energy here on the 20th, like, you could be in this, like, put your head down and get to work type of mode, type of energy here. We got a Virgo card. There could also be someone in your energy that you're connecting with that's kind of slow moving. They're too cautious here, Libra. I feel like they're too cautious, and I think it's something that you're wanting to move away from. Like, it's too much. It's taking up your time, and it's not going anywhere. So for some of you, I feel like you're moving away from that energy who's overly cautious. Now, for others of you here, Libra, this is you kind of going slow with something that you've been trying to accomplish here. And maybe you're not going slow because you want to. Maybe you're going slow because you have to. There's red tape to cut through. You're having to wait on other people to get back to you in certain situations here. So I feel like that could be kind of putting a wrench in certain plans and causing them something to move slower. You have 7 of Swords showing up for the 21st. Now, this can show up for a card of like trickery, theft, deception, manipulation, things of that nature. Somebody could have their moon in Aquarius here. I will say when it comes to this energy, sometimes it can talk about having to get back what was taken from you. And it's like I said, I feel like for some of you, you could have somebody in your energy who's been using you and you're having to take back what's yours and say, look, here's the line, here's the boundary. This is mine. It's not yours. You're not entitled to this. You know, so I think for some of you, like you're moving into that energy on the 21st, like you're kind of drawing a line, setting a boundary. However, I will warn you here, Libra, I feel like that line, that boundary you're setting, it's going to be tested, okay? Because you got 10 of Wands showing up. You got 10 of Wands showing up for the 22nd, okay? This is somebody who's obviously got a lot on their back here, a lot on their shoulders. Like, that's what the 10 of Wands represents. Like, you're carrying a burden, and then you see this man poking out the side here to bug him, you know? It's it doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but I feel like that's the energy of this person. Somebody keeps popping back up when you're trying to get things done. You're trying to better yourself, move forward with your life, have your stability. And somebody's just not really willing to release you. Like they're either holding on to you in a romantic sense, but not moving anything forward, or they're holding on to you for financial reasons. So you got the Wheel of Fortune showing up though for the 23rd. So I feel like around the 23rd, there's going to be some sort of release. Like the Wheel of Fortune represents cycles closing, new ones beginning. So it honestly feels like there's something here that you end up letting go of, especially since you have that 10 of Wands showing up here for the 22nd. So it's like the 10s by themselves represent completion. And then we have this energy, Major Arcana showing up here for the 23rd. So yeah, I feel like around the 23rd, you end up releasing something. So let's get some clarification out here for Libra. Yeah, this is a really, yeah. When it comes to this energy here, I feel like it's been hard to let go of whoever this is. 3 of Swords is showing up here. There's been things that have happened in the past, I feel, Libra. And, you know, I feel like there's already a hard enough time trusting this individual, but they just keep pushing. And the least they could do is respect this boundary that you're putting in place. And they're not doing that. they're not doing that. You have the King of Pentacles. I definitely feel that for a lot of you, it's about money, okay? You being stable. And there could be somebody here who has no sense of, like, they're not financially literate. And I feel like whoever this is, like, they don't understand that it's not necessarily that you've got it like that. You just make sure that you have enough. And, you know, I think that for some of you, there's a person here who just feels like maybe because you work or because you make all right money that you can afford to just give them money whenever. So there's something about that energy here. For others of you, this is about truth. You know, there's a person here who I think has gotten away too many times with either omitting information or straight up lying to you about it. And I think that there's something about this energy with the King of Swords makes me feel like you're finding out the truth once and for all. And you have the Star here. I feel like you're pouring into a new beginning for yourself, Libra, because of these energies here. Around January 23rd, I really feel like you're going to finally defeat this tough cycle where you've had a hard time setting a boundary. And, you know, I feel like you're finally going to draw that line, and the second they cross it, you're building a wall. You know, like you're putting your guard up, you're protecting yourself. Because I think that you understand now that you've got a lot ahead of you. The Star showing up here, like, that's fate. You know, it's hope, it's renewal, it's a rebirth. Some of you, it's like this person could feel like they are done. They have no more potential. They have no... there's no hope for them to change. You may not feel that way about them, but they may feel this way about themselves. And you're like, I don't have to live that way though. You know, so you're not throwing in the towel. You're going to start pouring into yourself. So let's see what else we have here for Libra. Love it. Yeah. Six of Swords is on the bottom. That's for movement, right? Moving on to something better. You got the Queen of Wands. You got the King of Wands. You have the Page of Wands. For those of you who are able, I really feel like you could end up moving on to somebody that you may end up starting a family with. It could be a fire sign, or maybe you end up having a fire sign child here. Like, the energy is really good for balancing out because you've broken away from this childish energy. And you got the World showing up here as well. Wheel of Fortune and the World showing up in this same spread is really big, Libra. You got the red infinity symbol on the wreath here. This represents something that changes the course of your path forever, and I do feel like that happens around the 23rd. I feel like there's a karmic cycle that's closing out. Somebody's finally learning their lesson in being self-sufficient and not being codependent, and you could be learning your lesson in boundaries in regards to this person. You got a lot of fixed energy here: Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo, but of course you've also got Virgo. What else? Some Sagittarius in the mix here. Libra, Aries, Leo. Yeah, you got a lot of fire in that bottom row, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for you, Libra. You know, something that you've held on to for a very long time, finally just really seeing it for what it is and realizing that this isn't somebody who wants to change, you know? So that's what I'm getting for you, Libra. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Details are down below for anybody who's interested in personals. Like I said, it is a 3-question video reading. It's $28.28. You get it within 48 hours. This does close on Tuesday, January 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So everything's down there if you're interested, of course. But if this is where we part, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.